Here at Lane, Oklahoma, at the West Watkins Research and Extension Center, we have a watermelon variety demonstration planting here. The purpose of this is just to, as time goes on, new varieties come out and be available for growers and home gardeners. So we just like to occasionally demonstrate some of those. Occasional growers will come by asking, what varieties are good for the area. So, like I say, we'll get a little bit of local trialing experience by doing this. As you can see, we have some really nice vines, and we're starting to get some fruit developing. The fruit are not quite ripe yet for us to harvest and put to use. However, we already have a problem with wildlife causing damage to them, and that is, I'd say, for both commercial growers and home gardeners, there's nothing more disheartening. You go to all the trouble to grow that crop, and you get some nice fruit developing, and then just overnight some animal comes in there and takes a bite out of it, and that pretty much it's going to be worthless. So here what we have is we've had some crows that have, you can see here, some crows have eaten holes in the watermelon there, and they don't take much of it, but that's enough to destroy the melon, so it won't be of any value. So again, dealing with wildlife and crops like this is, if you could spend all your time out here and shoo them away, that'd be nice, but that's not practical. But there are some things that you can do. One thing that we've tried to do is, or actually have done for several years, and it seems to work pretty good, is when we get areas in the field where we have some melons developing but not quite mature, we use different kind of horticulture materials that we have on hand, and we're pretty much just repurposing things that have been left from other projects. Here we're going to use this netting material here. We have the two corners with a piece of rebar. We have it tied into the ground, and we're just going to pull it over top here. Again, we have probably a half dozen nice melons here. We're going to pull it over top and tie it off to this piece of metal rebar. So that will keep, for the most part, from our experience, that will keep the birds out. It'll keep the coyotes from, they don't seem to want to go to the trouble to crawl underneath there. So that'll protect the melons from wildlife damage.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.